Hello children, today I am going to explain you about three equations of motion which are going to help you to solve numericals not only in this chapter but in your later chapters also. Now these equations of motion are V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square and V square minus U square is equal to 2A and S. And these have their usual meanings. V is equal to final velocity, U is equal to initial velocity, A is equal to acceleration, T is time. V final velocity, U is initial velocity, A is acceleration and T is time. So here we are considering, a graph of an object under uniformly accelerated motion. The object is moving with initial velocity u. After time t, it goes to b and its velocity is v, that is final velocity. So our graph is a, b. We shall be drawing one perpendicular on time axis as well as on velocity axis from B, that is BE and BC. From initial point of the graph A, we shall be drawing one parallel line to the time axis, that is AD. Now, slope of the graph will be giving us idea about the acceleration. Slope is equal to perpendicular upon base. So this is BD upon AD and slope is acceleration. Now BD is equal to BC minus DC upon AD. So BC is equal to OE, which is equal to V. DC is equal to AO, which is U, and AD is equal to OC, which is equal to T. So we will be substituting values in this equation. A is equal to BC, that is V, minus DC is equal to U upon AD is equal to T. Now AT is equal to V minus U. So V is equal to, if we bring U this side, U plus AT is equal to V, we can write V is equal to U plus AT, which is our first equation of motion, velocity-time relationship. Sometime in your exam they say, okay, derive graphically first equation of motion or give a derivation of velocity-time graph. So you should know velocity-time relationship. You should know the name of the equation also. So first equation is velocity-time equation. Now we switch to next one. That is second equation of motion. S is equal to ut plus half at square. So in this graph, we know that we have done in the previous part of the chapter that in case of velocity time graph, the area under graph gives us idea about displacement covered by that object when it changed its velocity from u, that is initial velocity, to v, that is final velocity in that particular time t. So displacement is equal to area under graph. Displacement is equal to area under graph. Now, this area we can divide into two portions. One is rectangle OADC plus triangle ABD. So, length into breadth, OC into AO plus half of BD into AD. Now OC is equal to T. AO is equal to U, that is initial velocity. right? and AD is equal to OC, which is equal to T. So we can substitute the values. S is equal to OCT into AOU plus half of BD into AD is equal to T. So S is equal to UT plus half BD into T. So this portion is ready. Now we have to do this. Now according to first that equation of motion, we did A is equal to BD upon T, perpendicular upon base. So BD is equal to AT. We can substitute it here. S is equal to UT plus half AT into T. So S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So this is our second equation of motion. I hope it is clear. Have you understood? Alright. Now we switch over to next equation of motion. These equations of motion you need to practice, at least 4 to 5 times. You just draw graph, derive it, check it, again on the next fresh page you again practice it, then you will be able to learn these. Now second and third equation is velocity time relation, velocity position relation, v square minus u square is equal to as. And just now that equation S is equal to ut plus half at square, this is position time relation. Now velocity position relation, v square is minus u square is equal to 2as. Again here intro will be the same that we did in first as well as second equation of motion. Now the area under graph gives us idea about displacement. So this is a trapezium OABC, right? So in this case we can write down area of trapezium will be its height into half of base 1 plus base 2. So we can say OC into half of AO plus BC, right? Again OC is equal to T, AO is equal to U, right? And so we can substitute these values. OC is equal to T upon 2 into AO we did U plus BC is equal to V. So it will be S is equal to T into V plus U upon 2. Now according to first equation of motion, V is equal to U plus AT. So it can be V minus U is equal to AT. So V minus U upon A niche le aaye. A is equal to T. V minus U upon A is equal to T. So we can substitute this value here. So S will be equal to V minus U upon A into V minus U, and here it is 2. So we can take these up. So it will be 2as is equal to V minus U. Oh, I was supposed to write here plus U. So V plus U. So now we'll use the property A minus B into A plus B is equal to A square minus B square. Now, so V square minus U square is equal to 2as. So V square minus U square is equal to 2as. This is velocity position relationship, the third equation of motion. Once more. So area under graph, which will give us idea about the displacement covered by the object. So displacement is area of trapezium OA BC. So this is height into half of base 1 plus base 2, OC into half of AO plus BC. OC is equal to T and AO is equal to U. So we are going to substitute the values. So, and BC is equal to V. So this will be T into U plus V upon 2. Now from first equation of motion, V is equal to U plus AT, V minus U is equal to AT, V minus U upon A is equal to T. We substitute the values. So S is equal to V minus U into V plus U upon 2A. So 2A will be brought here, 2AS, V minus U into V plus U. Then using the property, we say 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. So V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. So this is about 3 equations of motion. Once again I repeat that these 3 equations of motion are very helpful in solving the numerical. As well as this the derivations of 3 equations of motions graphically is very important for your examination point of view. Most of the time, the examiner sets any one equation to derive in your question paper. So pay little attention on this portion of the chapter. Happy learning.